Will this TIRTIR foundation stay on my oily skin? Let's find out. I think you have heard a lot about the TIRTIR foundation, and I have as well. So I decided to give it a try because I haven't seen any other video about it for oily skin. Mostly what I've seen is people with normal or dry skin, so I was really curious if this could withstand my really oily skin. This is the foundation. As you can see, it's quite big. I mean, I have small hands, but the packaging is quite hefty. It opens with a button here. Inside you have a mirror, you have a puff that you apply it with, and then here is the product. As you can see, it is still sealed. It is quite hard to get the foil off. There's some product on it, but not much. And this is the foundation. I got the shade 13 and Fair Ivory because I'm pale. Hopefully this will be pale. I have heard that these foundations oxidize quite a bit. Hopefully this won't, because then I will look like an orange. And that's what I don't want. If you are interested in where I got this foundation, I got it from YesStyle. If you haven't seen my YesStyle haul, you can watch it up here. I will use this on my whole face, but I will prime half of my skin with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So let's take the left one. As I said, I have oily skin. My oils sometimes tend to come through at around 2 hours after I cleanse it or apply some product. And as you can see, my skin isn't perfect. I have a spot here, here, here. Here are some not very good looking spots here as well. I'm curious how it will cover. Okay, so I will just lightly push into the cushion. As you can see, there is some product. I have no idea if I took too much or too little, but let's apply it. Okay, I took too little. It does nothing. Because I've seen people that have just dabbed it very lightly and it didn't take any product. But as you can see now, I have it on. Let me zoom you in a little. Okay, this is going really far. Okay, so the little that I took was able to cover my whole cheek, but I'm going to push in again. So again, this much of product. Now I will try it on the primed side. Looks like this time I got more product on because I am able to go further with the application. Okay, you can see that when you don't have any product left, it turns back to black. So another dab, this time just a small one as I need to cover only my forehead. The color match looks very good. And the finish is like a satin finish. And it really looks like your skin, so it doesn't look like you have a mask on. Like, the finish is beautiful. I mean, you can still see some of my texture that I have, but it's nothing horrible. Yeah, the shade match is great for me. Let's see if it will oxidize. Maybe we will try it later on. So I will just apply the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Okay, so I finished my makeup. I didn't do anything special because I'm only staying at home today. But as you can see, the foundation looks good, but it looks much better on the primed side. The pores look better as well. Here it looks a bit more patchy after I powdered it. The problem area for me is always my chin because I tend to have some dry patches here, but so far it looks very good. So right now it is 10:20, but I have finished my face makeup at around 10:10, so I'll see you in a few hours, I guess. Okay, so it's been 5.5 hours, it's 15:37 right now, and so far my face looks very good. I mean, there's maybe a little bit of creasing under my eyes, however, my oily face is not oily so far. Well done, TIRTIR. Like, this is great. We'll see what will happen in the next few hours, if my oils will come through or not, but I will check back again in a few hours. Okay, so it's been 10 hours since I applied the makeup, and right now I can see that I'm kind of starting to be oily, mostly in this area right here and on my nose and in between my eyebrows, and also it has rubbed off of my chin, and you can see the dry spots here. Also, it got sunk into my smile line a little, and it worn off from my nose. Also, I ate my lip tint. But overall, I think it looks very good. I don't think that I have too many foundations that are this good, so I will keep trying it. I will also try it with the fixing spray, but what I was really surprised about is that it blurred my skin. Like, really, I couldn't see my pores, mostly on my forehead. It looks so smooth. And I'm a person with big pores. This side is worse than the prime side. The prime side here looks nice and smooth. Here it has a bit more texture, but overall I'm very surprised. I will come back for another update in a few hours, and then we can talk about this a bit more. So it's nearly 11 p.m. I've had this on for 13 hours and my oils came through, as you can see in this bathroom lighting. I have oily forehead, oily nose here on my cheeks as well. This is fully rubbed off. So it has faded on my chin as well, in some patches on my cheeks. This is really dry like a desert, but my forehead still looks very smooth. I don't know how to show this in this lighting, but yeah, I still have some creases under my eyes. Anyways, I think today was a big success. I will for sure be using the TIRTIR mask with red cushion. I'll come back to you maybe tomorrow because I want to try it also with SPF under this. I think we will extend this test for one more day. The next day I have used Isn't3 Onion Fresh Sun Fluid Cream with SPF 50+, PA++++, using the 2-finger rule to apply on my whole face. After letting it sit for around 5 minutes, I have again used the primer, but this time to my whole face. Then I apply the TIRTIR foundation just as the day before, and the rest of my face was the same makeup products that I have used the first day I've applied it. The makeup with primer on my whole face looked very smooth and flawless. It didn't cling onto any dry patches that I had on my skin, the under eyes looked also good, and my forehead was very blurred. I have finished my face makeup at 7:30 and went to work. I came home at nearly 7 p.m. and what you are looking at is my face after 11.5 hours, and also note that I have spent more than 1.5 hours in 35 degrees Celsius. So I was really sweaty. I thought that half of my makeup would be melted off by the sweat from my forehead and from my upper lip, but as you can see, it holds quite nicely. Mostly on my cheeks it looks untouched. As you can see in the crevice of my nose, it looked a bit crusty, and also on my upper lip and under my lower lip, but otherwise it looked very good for nearly 12 hours of wearing this foundation on my skin. The last update is at 11 p.m, which makes this 16-hour wear test And as you can see here, I am very shiny, very oily, but it is 16 hours of wear of a foundation on an oily face without powdering it or doing anything else to it. So yes, I look like an oil slick, but keep in mind that my face was matte for around 12 hours. As you can see, it has rubbed off from around my mouth, but look at this lip tint I have. If you are looking for a great lip tint, then this Unleashia one is really awesome. So is the TIRTIR Cushion Foundation worth a try? For me, it really is. This was such a good foundation. It would stand around 12 hours of wear on my face without being too oily, and it really covers everything, looks very smooth on your skin, and it doesn't feel like you have a mask on. It is really lightweight, and I was so surprised, very pleasantly surprised that this performed really, really good. If you are on the verge of trying this, definitely go spend that money. Go to YesStyle, you can use my code up here to save some money. Let me know down in the comments, did you try this foundation? What are your thoughts? For me, this is definitely a foundation that I will use a lot, and I will reach for it as my go-to foundation. If you like this video and haven't clicked the subscribe button, then what are you doing? I'd appreciate if you like this video and subscribe to my channel, because I'm preparing even more content regarding beauty, skincare, and also food, because that's what I like to do. I like to eat good and feel good. So I hope you will join me on this channel. Thanks so much again, and see you later. Bye!